Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be talking about an interesting project that has a little bit of controversy tied to it, but in my opinion is a decent buy. Now guys, today we're going to be talking about Vortex, another very interesting play on base. You guys already know if it's anything related to base meme coins, this is the place to be. So we're going to talk about Vortex, we're going to talk about the controversy, we're going to talk about the play here, the plan, why I think this is bullish, and overall, let's just talk about this project. Okay, so guys, Vortex is doing pretty freaking well. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those plays, guys, that I caught this one pretty freaking early in the private Discord. We did actually talk about this a bit. It had a crazy pump all the way up to 3 million. Obviously had a retracement and then had a pretty big sell off yesterday, and now is basically in its price discovery zone. Okay, there's a couple things that happened with this project that I will go over because obviously, guys, this channel is fully transparent. That's why you're gonna subscribe down below, because I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I'm here to tell you the truth. And obviously, as proof, you guys could see this is my private Discord, Meme Coin Mastery, that I run with my boy Roshan Silva. You guys could see, literally, I called this 2 days ago at $1.4 million market cap, right before it rallied up and went crazy to about 3 million. Okay, so if you guys do want to join the private Discord, link is down below. But let's talk about Vortex. So it's currently trading at $800,000 market cap, right? There's a decent bit of FUD going on, which we're gonna fully cover in today's video. And let's go over the website. So first off, guys, they did launch their website today. I actually had spoken to the dev of this project, and the dev said, hey, like, come check us out. And I was like, you know what, seems like a pretty cool project. I already saw you guys, but there was no website. And literally within, I want to say 24 hours, they whipped the website. I was like, wow, you know what? I'm gonna make a video for you guys. I also tweeted about them as well, so follow me on X. So let's talk about it. Vortex, it is a Matt Furie inspired robotic dog, which, you know, is who has become best friends with the iconic characters of Boys Club. Built on the base blockchain, Vortex merges the timeless meme-tic power of dogs with the surreal, playful spirit of the Matt Furie universe. Okay, so what makes him unique is he was born from AI, creativity bringing together the world of memes, Furie's art style, and artificial intelligence into a single character that bridges culture, tech, and community. Okay, pretty cool. We can see it's already like a robotic cyborg dog. So tokenomics, guys, we could see there is 90% in a locked liquidity pool, 5% for listings, and 5% for marketing and development. Now, we can actually see here, guys, the top holders. I mean, other than the Uniswap protocol, the top holders, it's 4%, 3%, and 3%, okay? Now, if you go ahead and take out the bubble maps to see if there are any bundles or anything fishy or shady going on, we can see, I'm assuming this is probably that, what do you call it? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's probably the listings one, and this one is, what is it, like basically 3%, right? In terms of actual clusters, there's nothing crazy going on here. I see a 2.4% cluster. I see, obviously, it's like a 7% cluster, and other than that, guys, I mean, nothing too out of the norm, okay? So, it seems fine. Things are adding up, right? Now, we can see, and obviously the liquidity pool 90%, right? The locked liquidity pool. So the roadmap, guys, we could see, let's start now. This is pretty much all done. Phase 2 is going to be tier 3 centralized exchange listings and tier 2 centralized exchange listings, as well as CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. And they want to have viral meme campaigns across social platforms and engaging Twitter spaces and coordinated meme raids. Then phase 3 is going to have additional 5 centralized exchange listings, real world meme partnerships, including IRL posters and collaborations with artists, as well as incentivized trading events and tier 1 and 2 listings. Okay, so guys, we can see it right here. Boom. What's this dog doing? Oh, it's like a video. It's a cool video here. Nice. Yeah, I like when coins make like custom animations and stuff. I think it really adds a nice touch. Now, the FUD. What is actually going on? So I tweeted, Vortex is killing it. And I saw scam run away, archetype will run it soon. And I was confused. I was like, wait, what? What do you mean? And then I saw another tweet, don't buy. Archetype dude has already bought heavily and was given a lot of supply. You will be his exit liquidity. Now, what I will say is apparently this guy was a part of a couple different launches, right? And apparently what he's been doing is, again, this is all I'm saying apparently for the sake of, I'm not here to talk shit about other people. I'm here to help make you guys money, and I want to make more money, right? So apparently what the guy does is he has his own private Discord in which he'll basically pump a bunch of projects and he'll dump on his own Discord and his subscribers and followers, right? Now, if you guys have been following me for, you know, longer than a couple of weeks, you guys know that I think that's terrible, right? I would never do something like that. For those that are in my private Discord, you guys already know as well, we literally stopped calling small cap plays because we didn't want to screw over our Discord members. And we are strongly against stuff like that. We would never make our community exit liquidity because we strive off of you guys making money, right? So if I make a video and you guys don't make money on that play, then I mean, it's not a good video, right? The best thing I could do is have you guys tell me, RJ, I made a shit ton of money using your calls or your videos. Please make more, right? That's how I grow as a YouTuber. Now, With that being said, he basically just said, report the guy, blah, 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 etc., etc. Okay, now there's a whole tweet here basically going over a couple DMs, basically with some proof showing that they gave him supply, and they basically also paid him to go ahead and buy and the token, right? So again, this guy has now changed his thing to Alpha Alert David, and again, I genuinely don't really want to go back and forth with this guy or this whole situation because it's not really my thing to do. But what I will say is it looks like the Vortex team is genuinely building. Based off of the bubble maps and the tokenomics, I don't see how he could have majority of the supply. I mean, if he has 4% of the supply, it's worth 32k. Yes, if he does one clip sell all this, it is going to hurt the chart. He would not walk away with 32k. The price impact would probably be brutal. And again, maybe he's going to rug, or not even rug, but full clip sell for like, I don't know, like 10, 20k, whatever it may be. But I would definitely be wary, right? So this does already seem like a decent time to start a position, but if you guys are still fearful, you guys could definitely wait a bit and then start a position later. Now, for context, people are saying that he also did the same thing for Kurt. The chart for Kurt does look pretty decent as well. Kurt's another project, guys, that if you're in the private Discord, we caught this very, very early. So again, it's just a matter of how much risk are you guys willing to take. Now, in terms of Vortex themselves, they're doing pretty well with their marketing, right? They're doing a bunch of tweets, a bunch of artwork. It looks pretty solid. Now, again, obviously, guys, crypto's the wild, wild west. So I'm not saying this is the best project ever to go ahead and buy, but what I am saying is I like it. I like what's going on here. It seems like they know what they're doing. The tokenomics I'll check out. And I think this is a project that could genuinely continue to build if follows the narratives. But guys, listen, that is going to be for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, I want you guys to leave a like, subscribe down below, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next one. And obviously, guys, join the private Discord if you guys really want to know exactly what I'm buying and selling, because you get instant updates just like that.